よし。はい、おはようございます。この間の続きですね、やっていきたいと思います。で、気がつけば、いつの間にか地区首位と、タイですね。84勝66敗で、首位レッドソックスと並んで首位タイっていうことですね、今。なかなか初めの頃は地区4位ぐらいをずっといてですね、なかなか順位上がらず苦しんでましたけど、シーズン中盤あたりからチームが補強してくれて戦力が整ってくると勝てるようになって、いつの間にか地区首位に立っています。で、残り試合が123456789101112試合ですね。でまず、デトロイトタイガースと3連戦で、ヤンキースと3連戦、その後ボストンと3連戦で、最後にヤンキースと3連戦とっていう形で残りのレギュラーシーズン日程がこういう風になってます。ここですね、重要なのはボストンとの首位決戦。この3連戦やっぱ最低でも2勝1敗でいきたいところですね。よし、じゃあ早速やっていきましょう。ポイント2倍になってますね。さあタイガース戦、今回は4番キャッチャー、ちなみに今シーズンのシーズン打率が3割2分8厘、21ホーマー、74打点と、昨シーズンよりもちょっとあれですね、成績が率はちょっと高いんですけど、もらえてるチャンスが少ないっていうか、初めの頃全然レギュラーで使ってもらえなかったから苦しみましたけど、
Will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his numbers, he's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row. In the dirt here.
2番手に下がった感じですけど、それまでエースだったピッチャーなので、ここは期待したいですね。っていきなり1点取られちゃった。いきなり1点取られた。
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
絶対大丈夫。そうそう打たれない。
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
ある程度速球で押してもいいんでしょうけど、こればっかりだとやられそうなんで、うまいこと散らして。
And the pitch on 2-1.
Okay, nice ball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
こいつ一発狙ってきてるな。
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Not
where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
ああいうの本当簡単に持ってかれるからな。94マイルスライダーチェンジアップ。割とオーソドックスな。投げ方もオーソドックス。このぐらいのピッチャーだったら打っておきたいですね。
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is, this is game 1 of the road trip. you hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
うわー、へ
Looking
し折
bad
ら
as
れ
this
た。
ball's hit on the ground. Machado is there, and a rather easy first out.
結構威力あるな。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Earl Nathan. First offering on its way.
うわー、なんか定
And
ま
a
んないな、
fastball
制球
just a
が。
bit high.
全然だ。頑張れ。
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Come on. Okay.
1-2. You broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, and now. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wide.
まずいな。
Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Poole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joseph is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
あかんあかんあかんあかん。
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out. Striding in once again, Justin Poole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off there, 1-0.
真ん中あたりにチェンジアップがふわっと落ちてこないかな。
The 1-0 delivery. This ball will be chopped foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Well hit to right.
あ、切れたか。
Foul ball.
マジか。
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit on the ground out to short. Machado scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
ファールにするぐらいの気持ちで打ったんだけどな。
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Earl Nathan. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying. Ready for another shot now. Justin Poo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And he lays off for ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. We've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here he comes on 2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. Right when he needed it. And this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end.
Shush. ポイント2倍0でノーヒットはちょっと残念だったけど、また次の試合も勝ってた。外されたけどチームは勝ってたな。
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Cody Anderson will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on it?
サイ・ヤング賞候補なんじゃないの。
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is... Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Okay.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did it. Striding in once again, Justin Poole comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo, a base hit in his first trip. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Kemp.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now he just grind out the AB.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, David Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Justin Poole. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
ちょっと前で叩きすぎたような気がしたけど、よかった。
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
めっちゃアピールしてるやつがいた。よっしゃ、勝ち越し。
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's George Springer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to rip it and rip it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Nice gets it.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. It's late. He's safe. And this game is tied. Remarkable effort.
無駄な動きが多いよ。
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
スライダーだけやな。
Justin Poole. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
ここは絶対打つ。
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Waldron rounds third and is striding for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is... Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Zach Kozar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. One and two, here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Merrifield picks it up. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11.
Okay, 連勝連勝。 3年目にして初めてポストシーズンに出る
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around
めっ
themselves.
ちゃインタビュー受けてる。Performance like this at the point in this season with the post season around the career, it just seems like you are determined to carry your team as far as you can. I just love this game and some days か It loves me back. Do you embrace the pressure and expectations that come with being past service leader? よくわからん。Great game, Justin. Good luck going forward. 頑張ってねって。ありがとう。めっちゃ取材された。こっからはヤンキース戦か。OK。今回も4番キャッチャー。最近10試合は2割5分しか打ってなかったのね。そうね。誰だ？ストレイリー。知らんな。
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Dan Straley will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the
90マイルしか出ないよね。OK。
word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club you look at and say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
深さまでいったね。OK。うわー、5対
Digging in
5。
to try it again. Justin Poole. He hit a sac fly
しかも変わってない。あ、そう
earlier.
か。バカ試合
Fastball
だ
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-0 now.
甘いの来たら行くよ。
Here it is on 3-0.
あ、ダメか。
Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it.
結
Here's
構真ん
Castro
中あ
for
たりに
one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
ナイスピッチャー。
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff.
Ready for another chance?
変わってる。92マイル、チェンジアップ、スライダー。
Justin Poole. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
あ
Hard
ー、
on
く
the
そ。
ground towards
差し込
short.
まれた。
Gregorius is there.
インコ
And
ー
the
スだ
fifth
から
inning
もう
will
ちょっと
start
早
with
く
a
振らない
ground
といけない
out, one away. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. It was a walk in his last trip.
Greg Bird.
First offering on its way.
相変わら
Almost
ず
a
良かったり
worm
悪か
burner
っ
as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
打たしときゃいいよ。
Hellickson pauses. Here's the 1-1.
あー、甘い
Skied
な
into
ー。大丈夫
straightaway
か？
right. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Digging in once again.
フォーシームは90マイルだけど、シンカー、スライダーか。
Justin Poole. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far.
あ
In
ー、
there
癖
for
ある
strike
な。
one, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
よいしょ。
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter giving
いったんか？
chase.
ダメか。
He's got it one away.
難しいな。
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Poole. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
本当チームが強くなって助かるわ。
Here's the swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness.
全然いいよ。こういう試合もある。もうちょっと頑張ったらもう少しいいバット変えるかな。フランシスコ、マリアーノ・フランシスコ、なんか聞いたことないピッチャーばっかり出てくるな。
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Mariano Francisco will be the starter in this.
OK、 先制してる。95マイル、速い。カーブ。
One for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't classic. I mean, he gave up 10 hits his last outing. But to be around long enough to give up 10 hits means you're going to pitch deep in the game. He's just got to execute his pitches and have a chance to win.
Bounce to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Justin Poole. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the first out of the inning.
感覚的には
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Just
変わってる。95マイルカーブ。
Poole. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2-0 the count.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
あかん、なんで振ったん
And this
だ。
is fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
ああ、これも振
Sent
らなくてい
foul
いか
again,
な。
and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
焦ってるわ。
In the air to right
よいしょ
center, and carrying well, way back
こういう
there
時に
now,
限ってこういうの
and
行くのか。
gone, home run.
そろそろカーブ来るんじゃないかなって思ってたけど。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 23 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
やっぱ変化球の方が打ちやすいな。
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
よしよしよし。
Digging in once again.
92でチェンジアップするんだ
Justin
ね。
Poole. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
ああ、早いとこ。
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Ah,
He
ダメか。
can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Stepping in, Justin
The
Poole.
catcher, number 17, Justin Poole.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
いた。
And here's
ちょ
a
っと
pitch inside, and that got him.
最終打席だった
Ready for
な。
another shot now. Hyun-Soo Kim, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Now a bunt attempt here.
ようわからん。
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works
12
that
対
time.
2で勝ってて送るの。
Ready once again,
どういう
Jerome
戦
Nash.
術なの。
First baseman, Jerome
わかんね
Set to deliver the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So coming to the plate,
The
Jace
batter, number
Peterson.
9,
0 for 3
shortstop.
with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in
Peterson.
the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Baltimore Orioles hit 6 home.
負けんな。チームの調子が良すぎて。どうしようかな。
おはパーパーございます。
おはパーパーございます。おはパーパー。あかん、下がってきてる調子が。リボハさんやってるんでしたっけ、もう先行で。
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Chad Green gets the ball for the Yankees in this one.
もうやってますよ。
What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games have been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases, and so for that, I look at one number. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Time for a look at the...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Poole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
相変わらずクリバリ最強です。
らしいですね。クリバリめっちゃ強いらしいですね。
So it's a solo shot to dead center.
高いんじゃないですか、
24
ク
home
リバリ
runs
と
for
か。
him on the season as the O's are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? It's a bomb. Hit one yesterday.
Striding in once again, Justin Poole comes in 1 for 2 with
アサモア
that
が
home
LB
run he
登
hit
録にな
earlier.
ってレートも下がったので弱くなったので悲しいです。
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
スタミナあるなんかイメ
And
ー
this
ジが
one's
あ
in
る
the
けど。
dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Justin Poole.
Justin Poole.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
取られた。
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd. 1 left for the Orioles. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, wild pitch for the down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 40.
ホームラン打ったし。みんなあれだろうな、先行でやってる人は今が一番面白い時だろうな。あ、こっから大事やな、レッドソックス戦。 しかもマッツと相手がプライスだったかな。エース対決みたいなもんやな。
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park. Digging in the switch.
94だったね。うん。球種が多い。
Justin Poole. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit to short.
あ、ダメか。
Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Justin Poole. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Poole.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Striding in once again, Rusney Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Poole. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's a high pop-up. Holt is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up. Digging in and looking for more. Justin. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and hit in the air. Bats on the run.
あ、詰まってるか。
One down.
ダメか。
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And a very big mistake.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead.
今順位表どうなってる？この3連戦始まる前まで連勝してたから多分まだこっちの方が上にいるんじゃないかな。一応直接対決だから。あ、オッケーオッケー。2ゲーム差ついてる。よしよしよしよし。でも2ゲーム差ってことは3連敗するとまずいよな。
On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore.
相手はロドリゲス。92マイル。
Digging in, Justin Poole. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And that misses for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it. And if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
当たってもいいと思うんだけど。わあ、ビッグチャンス。ここはこれは打ちたいぞ。
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
これは打ちたい。是が非でも。
1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Yeah, check that. Grand slam.
This one's got plenty of distance.
Yeah.
It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 25 for him on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Four runs on 1 swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that ball and it rode right out of here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Poole.
93 curve changeup.
He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. Merrifield is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. Can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Poole. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Okay,
on into the home bullpen for a home run.
7打点。
Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
8-3 tonight. Cody Anderson earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his...
いや、最高だ。
With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.
Our postseason begins early, man. You know where we stand. You know what we need to do in this series. We worked all year for this, and our fate is in our hands. Let's go to work. あ、決まったのか。地区優勝決まったのね。でも3ゲーム差でしょ。3ゲーム差だったらこれ全敗してレッドソックスが全勝したら逆転されるんじゃないの。まあいいや。あと一歩って言われてるのかな。どうなんだろう。あと一勝すればとかそういう意味だったのかな。
Downtown Baltimore in Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this.
ランシスコ95マイルカーブスプリットチェン
Now
ジ。
at the plate, Justin Poole. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. At the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
ナイスやで。
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
ナッシ
Stepping in,
頼むぞ。
Jerome Nash. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club.
よし、
Flying
帰
to
る。
right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that... Ready for another chance. Justin Poole. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Carter has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
OK。え、なんで落とす
And
の
the pitch is off the... It rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored.
あらら。
Digging in once again, Justin Poole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
A lot of base hits up the middle.
ヒッ
Set
ト打
your
って
sights
倍
up
で
the
6ポイ
alleys.
ントしか
Try to
もらえ
take
な
it
い。
back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
当たりがしょぼかったからか。
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
あ、そうだ。ポイント
Here's
2倍
the
なんだ。
0-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
ゆっくりしすぎや。
Ready for another shot now. Justin Poole. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street.
一発で68ポイントもらえる。
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
そんな喜んでる場合じゃないぞ。負けてるよ。
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Mariano Francisco earns.
2ゲーム差でしょ。いや、連敗したらまずいぞこれ。勝たなきゃ。1個勝てば優勝なんだから。あ、そっか。さっきの分はポストシーズンは決まったってことか。 優勝できなくてもワイルドカードで確定してるっていう。お、90打点までいった。94マイルチェンジアップスライダー。
It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Poole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider left on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Poole. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Yeah.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll get back in safely.
なんとしても守りきろう。
Too high, 1-0.
ちょっと。
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
頑張ってくれ。OK、ナイスボール。
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
OK、いいよ。
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
まあ、
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Starlin Castro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Starlin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
惜しかった。これで優勝や。
Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 to final.
これで地区優勝確定やな。自分は打てなかったけど、ここでなんかあるんじゃないの？ないの？Congratulations, Orioles have finished the season at 92勝70敗。勝率5割6分8厘 and won their division. You will be taking on the Royals in the division series. Royals か。The regular season has come to an end. Would you like stop simulation? Yes. 成績をアワーズこれ今年のやつか。シーズン MVP トラウト、サイ・ヤング賞はセール、これはバッティングタイトルトラウト3割4分5厘50ホーマー126打点、えぐいな。リリーバーオブザイヤーディアス、エドウィン・ディアス46セーブ、防御率 1.28 か。でルーキーオブザイヤーサンタナ2割7分3厘23ホーマー90打点、素晴らしい。ハンク・アーロン・ワード、マイク・トラウト、ゴールデングローブピッチャーヒメネス、キャッチャールクロイ、ファーストバード、セカンドはホルト、サードがマチャド、ショートがボガーツ、レフトがベニンテンリー、センターがピラールでいいのライトがベッツか。でシルバースラッガー DH バーナル、すごいな、架空の選手かな。でキャッチャーサンチェスか、取れなかったか。規定打席いってないのかな。ファーストミゲル・カブレラ、セカンドがすごい42本もホームラン打ってんの。サードがムスタカス、ショートリンドで外野か、外野トラウト、ベッツ、ディッカーソン。なるほど。ナショナルリーグは、スタントンが MVP か。でサイ・ヤング賞カーショー、バッティングタイトルハーパー、リリーバーオブザイヤーがイグレシアス、ルーキーオブザイヤーチュン、デビッド・チュン、 この成績でルーキーオブザイヤーと取れたので、ハンカー・ローマンのブライス・ハーパー、ゴールデングラブ、ピッチャーがリチャーズ、キャッチャー、ダルナウド、ファーストフリーマン、セカンドウォルシュ、サードアレナドどんぐらい打ってんの？2割7分3厘38ホーマーか。あんま良くなかったんだ。ショートクロフォード、レフトがセスペデス、センターが西当て、ライトがヘイワードで、シルバースラッガー、ピッチャーがカーショー、キャッチャーがグランダル、ファーストがゴールドシュミット、セカンドルメイヒュー、サードがアレナド、ショートがシーガー、外野がハーパーとスタントンとマカッチェン。なるほど、こんな感じみたいですね。で、スプリンガーって足速いの？あ、結構足速いんだ。いやー、全然出てこない。トップ10ぐらいに名前が出てこない。やっぱちょっと今シーズン初めっていうか、レギュラーになるまでに時間かかっちゃったから、ちょっと厳しかったですね。20勝4敗。防御率 1.73。えぐいな。あ、並んでんじゃん。ブリットも頑張ってたよ。バックホルツ頑張ったね。13勝4敗。それからマッツが12勝10敗。防御率 2.99。いやでもマッツとアンダーソンが入ってくれたのがほんとでかかったな。あれ、アンダーソンが出てこない。あれ、この成績なのになんで防御率入ってないの？投球回数が少ないから。レッドソックスの投手陣のすごいね。層の厚さというか素晴らしい戦力やな。よし、じゃあプレーオフ、初めてのプレーオフや。てか今何時？11時か。ちょっと1試合だけしよう。よし、4番キャッチャースタメンね。 OK。わー、楽しみだな。初めてのポストシーズン。おー、すげえ。
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting.
Oh,
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin.
92マイル。すげえ珍しいの。バルカンチェンジ持ちか。ナックルカーブ。カットもある。
He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
すげえな。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
ああ、
And
振
he
った
chased up
ー。
and out of the zone.
な
A
んで
swing
振
and
る
a
んだ。
miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw down to first, one away.
さすがやな。やべえ、そう簡単に
At
い
the
けそう
plate,
にね。
Peter O'Brien. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
あ、レイヤルズのユニフォームかっこいいな。てか1点取られて
First
るよ。
pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
98。
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Has a look, now the pitch.
う
Now
わ
a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready on 1-2.
Okay.
Hit to
Nice.
first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Poole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
追い込まれる前に打ちたい。うわ、来ないな、球。すげえな。全然球が来ない。
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 to count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
よいしょ。
Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Brien on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Okay.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Ready for another chance? Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Brien is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jerome Nash. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Zambrano giving chase, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Peter O'Brien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Able to strike on the outer half, 0-1. The 0-1. looking to lay off, called a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Okay.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Okay.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Okay.
A double play ball to second. 4. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Okay.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tim's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
No out.
And the changeup is way low that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0. Here it is. 3 and 0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Swinging away there. It's 3 and 1.
ここ投げてくるかね。ノースリーか。
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
なんでなんであんな振るんだ。もったいな。いやー、取れてない点。マジか。あー、いかんわ。
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and no one will track it down.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Fastball to get a changeup when you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Little dribbler down the line. And they will get he's in there. Very close play at first. Ready for another shot now. Juan Zambrano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the end. Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Todd Frazier.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to
いやー
really
マ
be
ジ
sitting
か。
on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always
OK。
come back to
よし
bite.
よしよし。
Hard on the ground toward short.
Okay.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Justin.
95スライダーカーブ。
Poole.
Justin Poole.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
ツーアウト。ほらほら。
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
いやーマジか。うーわ。
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
お、同点や、ラ
So
ッキー。よ
deep.
しよしよしよし。
In now, Justin Poole.
Justin
One
Into the
time.
windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
よいしょ。
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
行ってくれ。伸びないな。
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
いいと思ったんだけどな、今。
Digging in, Todd Frazier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Frazier.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
ノーアウトや。
The 1-0. Hit
よし、あ
hard
げつ。
back up the middle. Merrifield
よし。
brings it in, and
い
the
や、何してん
underhanded
の。
throw gets him for the out.
いや、も
On
っ
to
たいね
first, but not in time as
何
he's
やっ
in
てん
there
ねん。
ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Juan Zambrano.
Right fielder. Juan
普
Zambrano.
通取れてたよ、今。
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders. The ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
味方の守備の AI がひどすぎるな。あんなにゲッツー取れて当たり前やろ。
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitches.
アウト。よっ
Is
しゃ。
there, and he's out trying to take second. Now at the plate, Justin Poole.
打ちたい。
Justin Poole.
ああ、いかん。
Off into the seats behind first. The 0-1.
いやー、チェンジアッ
And
プ
this
か。
one's in the dirt.
Okay,
Throw
okay,
over to
okay.
third
Nice.
here. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position.
ボール振らない。
Now the 0-2 pitch.
いや、振っちゃった。
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez recovers.
変化
Makes
す
the
る
throw
な。
to
で、
first. 2 down.
ああ、負けた。マジか。
Well, heroes are made in the postseason. season, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
ちょっともう試合しよう。悔しい。いやー、やっぱチャンスで打てないとこうなるわな。くっそ、悔しい。次はこの試合は勝とう。ダフィーか。でこっちはマッツやね。
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS. Digging
95スライダーチェンジアップ。
in the switch hitter, Justin Poole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a situation, Matt, where they can really redeem themselves. Look, they lost by 1 run last game. Really tough to get past. But you got to throw that out right here, right now is the time to turn it around. And this big half inning could do it for them.
Ah,
high in the air out toward shallow right. Zambrano has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a flare out to left center. And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Justin Poole. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that misses for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
さっきの試合みたいになるよ。
Hello, Japan.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
As a look, now the pitch. The green light, 3-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s. He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Kemp.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat.
Safety した。ケンプが。
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alcides Escobar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in once again, Justin Poole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1.
ここに来て球威が増してきてる感じですね。
Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Kane. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
ずっと待ってた。
2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Nice.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Justin Poole will stand. And again, as we flash you back to the middle innings here, this was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Nice.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Baltimore.
なんか心なしかあれだな、レギュラーシーズンよりももらえるポイントが増えてる気がするな。178とかめったにもらえない。あは、勢いでもう一試合やっちゃおう。やばい、楽しすぎる。緊張感がたまらんわ。今日ね、ちょっと夕方から出かけないといけないから寝ときたいんですよね。
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's game 3. Cody Anderson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all.
チャンスやん。いろんな球投げてくんな。
all different times in the game, so he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
First pitch on its way. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself into scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
もったいね。
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar.
Okay.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
ガシガシ行こ
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here.
う。うわ、見えない。
And that misses 2-1.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hands so far.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Poole. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll dive back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in once again. Justin Poole. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help the Cubs.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from. Ready for another shot now. Justin Poole. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to left field. O'Brien has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
ああ、でも悔しいな。ちょっともう1試合だけしよう。2割5分か。 リドル。
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series. Stepping into the...
あ、早い。
Box for Justin Poo.
打ちにくそうだな。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is...
Batting ninth,
この試合負けそうな気がするな。
Alcides Escobar.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway. Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact.
4、5点を取られるな。もう4点取られてる。
Another shot. Justin Poo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Okay.
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run scores. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Digging in to try it again. Hyun-Soo Kim, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good digging in and looking for more, Justin Poo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hot shot to third. No problem here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting. Swung at and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He went deep last time up.
Lorenzo Cain.
よし、あげ
On
つ
the
や。
ground up the middle.
いや、ゆっ
Merrifield
くりし
picks
てる
it
場合
up.
はない。
Throw on
な
the
んですぐ
second,
投
so
げな
he'll
い。
get the lead man, and that's all.
何やってんの。なんでそれでゲッツー取れないの。
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
いやー、取ってく
No
れない。
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the foot, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
それでもチェンジアップを投げさせる。
And again a throw, being especially careful here.
ツーアウトだから関係ない。
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
うわ、お前。
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nash will range over to make the catch. Seth Maness is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the.
シンカー、チェンジアップスライダーで91枚。
Seth Maness.
Justin Poole is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark them here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Yasu Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
4点
Here's
差、4
the
点差。
1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the
Nice.
line. And this is by a diving Moustakas. It's a fair ball.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
お、スリーボールだ。
Ready for another chance? Jerome Nash.
スイニングにしよう。
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The batter, designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? A nice look there. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
あれこれ3勝選手だっけもしかして終わったあ、まだあるね。よかった。2勝2敗だ。うわー、このタイミングでやめるのちょっとあれだな。ちょっとスピード上げとこう。ちょっとキリがいいとこまでやってから終わろう。ケネディーな持ってくるか。いやー。向こうの方が打ってるな。
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into So coming to the plate, Juan Zambrano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Quick out number one. So striding in. Justin Poole. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts stepping in and ready for another shot. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be. Here's Todd Frazier now. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. If you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Hitting off for the Orioles.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Striding in once again, Juan Zambrano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Royals. A look to first by Buchholz. And the runner back safely. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo to the track, to the wall.
マジか。持ってかれたのか。
pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
難しいボールだけどな。さすがやな。いやー、マジか。この失点は痛すぎる。
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Ready once again. Justin. Number 17 is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in once again, Jerome Nash. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat. Ready for another shot now. Peter O'Brien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Poole. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner towards short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But, hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never.
だよね。そうだよね。いやー、負けた。
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Ian Kennedy. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts.
まあしょうがないな。相手の方が強かった。ハブビンオール読めなかった。 残念。OK、OK。とりあえず日程進めて、カーディナルスが優勝したのか。ほもほも。ワールドシリーズ MVP ロバトン。シーズン全然活躍してない選手が MVP 取ったのか。ポストシーズン MVP。なるほど。これまた来シーズンだったらまたベンチなのかな、もしかして。それはちょっと困るんだけど。すげえ MLB キャリアとか出てるスタッツ。ショートにいい選手欲しいな。その辺お願いしますって感じだけど、どういう補強してくるか。アンダーソンすげえ良かったよな、今シーズン。28歳か。バックホルツもちょっとやばいな、年齢的に厳しいかもしれない。なるほどね。OK。じゃあ今日はこの辺にしときます。今日ちょっと夜飲みに行かないといけないんで、今から寝て、もう多分今日はゲームしないと思います。で、明日朝なるべく早く起きて FIFA18 を買いに行きたいと思います。というわけでありがとうございました。失礼します。